Hey everyone, welcome back to the ranch. You can see we got steers in the pen. I bought the steers this spring and I'm just branding now. Got a few done here behind me. But I want to talk to you about steer prices, beef prices in 2024 and what they might be in 2025. We did a little experiment. We kept 4 beef back, butchered them ourselves, put our own input costs into them, kept all those calculations plus what these steers sold for in the fall of 2024, and we'll have a look at the notes and see if maybe you can do it yourself, whether you have 1 acre or 100 acres or 10 acres. I've got an idea for you to make the beef maybe a little more affordable than what it is in the grocery store. Plus you'll know what you're getting. So you're gonna brand today. We'll go over some footage from last fall and throughout the winter where we grained the steers, and we'll go over all of those input costs and the cost of these steers in 2024 and what they are in 2025. Thanks for joining me.
As we all know, the prices of beef in the store is outrageous these days, and it seems to be getting worse. So with a little bit of research on how much beef is on the average cost, it ends up being even higher than what you might think here in Canada. So the average price is right around $17.14 on all beef across the board, whether it's ground beef, ribs, roast, steaks, right to the high end, and this is on the AAA beef side. So how can we control that a little bit? For one, we can't control the price in the store, but we can produce our own. Now, not everyone has a ranch, but sometimes a lot of people have acreages and have the ability to have animals at their place, whether it's 1 acre or 10 acres or 3. So if you want to do your own beef, you could talk to your local rancher and buy that steer in the fall that has came off the grass, and then you can bring it home and put the hay and feed into it like we did and control your cost a lot better than what the cost is in the grocery store. Now, this doesn't take too much. You do need the hay and you do need the grain to get the best finish on the steer you can. And straw, of course, if you're bedding, if you're feeding in the wintertime, your animals need to be comfortable to keep them from getting sick or pneumonia or any other factors. They're just like us. They need to be comfortable and warm and in a healthy environment. Now, as you can see, the total cost of the feed per steer for us was right around $880 per steer. So the cost of these steers in the fall of 2024 was $3,300 each for quality steers. Now the cost or projected price of these steers in the fall of 2025 is approximately $4,000 at 1,000 pounds, so $4 a pound. So if those projected costs are correct, the steer in 2025 will already cost us $700 more per steer before we put our finishing feed into it to get it ready for butcher. So talk to your local rancher or farmer about buying the beef directly from them. And then talk to your local feed store about the feed that you need and the input costs, and you'll probably find it'll be much cheaper than the grocery store. Also talk to your local butcher about getting the beef done there at your hometown or nearby and controlling how many steaks you want, how much ground beef, how many roasts, and such. Talk to your experts, the people you know, about how much feed to put in them and all the other things that go with it. So I buy 800-pound steers in the spring, grass them all summer, and then by fall they're over 1,000 pounds. So that's what we started with. And then 153 days of grain and hay into them. I don't have a scale, but these steers were 800 pounds on the hook Now that's usually half, so they were probably 16 or 1700 pounds. And then once you get the meat in the freezer, it's probably half that again, 400 pounds of meat. So you can see here, we used our local butcher. He did a good job for us. And when we factored everything in, we end up being approximately $4 or $5 cheaper all in than what you can buy it on average in the grocery store. And if you were factoring in all the steaks and stuff that are very expensive in the grocery store, we're probably more like $10 per pound less than the grocery store.
Thanks for joining me with this video, everyone, and be sure to talk to your local rancher or farmer and see if you can control your own beef prices. Like I said, it doesn't take very many acres to do the finishing process. It's all in the yard anyway. Feed them hay, grain, and get that finishing on them, and then you can put them in your freezer. So talk to your local rancher, and until next time. All right, everybody, follow me.